And as the pit bikes make their way off the circuit, we will get things underway in just a few moments with the Superminis second race for these machines. Kyle Ride, of course, was the man to beat, and he took pole earlier on with the 47.4. Joe Dickinson, Ash Barnes, Dane Blackburn in fourth. Jack Bednarek, Richard Holmes Williams in sixth position. Gaz Roberts in seventh, Lyndon Leatherhead in eighth, Lawrence Wardle ninth, Jonathan Lee, Paul Curran, and one of the newcomers in BSB, Bjorn Espen, the South African, 12th position. Dom Herbertson, Simon King, Callum Ricketts, Jordan Pritchard, Luke Bithell and Lee Thompson was 18th in the qualifying. Mike Smallbones, Howard Taylor, Darren Barker with the 56.2. Tom Lewis, Simon Chambers and Austin Brooks, Dean Bednarek, Gary Butler, James Hillier, all lining up at the back, having not set a time in the qualifying. All manner of bikes in the Rich Energy British Mini Bikes Championship. And this Super Minis class, I would say very much almost like a miniature supermoto. These bikes derived from youth motocross machines. Very, very quick bikes indeed. And we've seen some great lap times from these Super Minis. About to get underway as we see again the fantastic drone footage. Just shows how good this Ellough Park circuit is, just on the outskirts of Beccles in Suffolk, not too far from the East Anglian coast. Really is a very well turned out circuit. Everyone's commenting on how good it is as the Super Minis get underway. Good clean start. Everyone gets away well into the first corner. Oh, and down the inside goes Richard Holmes Williams into the first corner. Very aggressive into that first corner. They all get through the first corner cleanly. So here we go for 12 laps of Super Minis. And what was a great first race. Joe Dickinson getting a good jump, and Kyle Ride, I think, opting to start a bit further down the field again. So he's in about 6th, 7th place. Bjorn Espen in there as well. And into the hairpin by the pits for the first time goes Joe Dickinson. Ash Barnes in there as well, but I think Dane Blackburn, yes, he has gone through to second place. So Blackburn up to second. That's all the field. There was Howard Taylor rounding out the field as they go through past the finish line for the first time. Dickinson leads, Blackburn second from Barnes, Holmes, Williams, Leatherland. Ride in 6th place from Wardle. Bjorn Espen 8th, Gaz Roberts 9th, and Paul Curran rounding up the top 10. Clear first lap, everyone staying out of trouble. And plenty of action throughout the field as Joe Dickinson on the 40th, there he is, just going out of shot, tries to break away from Dane Blackburn. Ash Barnes in 3rd. Holmes Williams still in 4th. Really got the 2 and 4 stroke mix here. It's the 2 strokes leading the way, mostly the Husqvarnas at the front. KTM in 3rd, and the first of the 4 strokes, the 126 of Richard Holmes Williams, battling away with Kyle Ride, who nips down the inside. The 2 strokes in this race being the 85cc 2 strokes, battling with the 154 strokes, the Hondas. Dickinson leads, Blackburn second, Barnes, Ride up to 4th. And Joe Dickinson trying to break away at the front here because Dane Blackburn fending off 3 riders here. Got through to second place nice and early, but he's got work now because Kyle Ride is trying to fight back as they make their way in towards one of the more technical parts of the track. This difficult right-handed hairpin. Very fast entrance into the corner. And it looks like Ride has made the move, stick that dogleg hairpin just before this section. It's such a fast entry but a slow exit, which goes against everything you want to do on a short circuit like this. Of course, they have got quite a bit of power, these Super Minis, but it is still all about keeping the momentum going, and a corner with a slow exit like that really does test the rider's skill, as does this double apex right-hander. It's really fascinating part of the track there, and different ways of taking that corner. The first of the hairpins there, and we see Kyle Ride starting to close the gap again on Joe Dickinson. This is almost a repeat of race number 1, how things turned out there. So Joe Dickinson leads the way, Ride in second, Dane Blackburn in 3rd, Ash Barnes in 4th, and Ride is starting to close up. Leaders crossing the line, over the finish line. Here we see some of the midfield runners in this Super Minis race, and there's Blackburn in 3rd, Ash Barnes now in 4th. Oh, Richard Holmes Williams went straight on there. There's trouble out of the corner as well. Well, I think that was Barnes involved as that as well, so trouble here Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, no. Classic high sider there from Dickinson, and I think that was, or that Blackburn. Barnes with nowhere to go, straight into the back, and also there Richard Holmes-Williams in an unrelated incident went straight on in the first corner. So the race still goes on. That was Dane Blackburn, I think, the high-sided. Looks like Holmes-Williams has got back on the bike. I think he may have outbraked himself. So Dickinson leads, right in second though. Wave Yellows will have to slow down and maintain position here. But trouble on the first corner. Here we go past the fallen riders now. Wave Yellows, and that, I think that was Blackburn, just seemed to high side out of the first corner. And Ash Barnes with nowhere to go went straight into him. Both riders just in a bit of trouble there. So the red flag has come out. So Superminis race 2 is stopped. Machine's been fired back up, and the resumption of Superminis race number 2, brought to you with Brap bikes, will be underway in just a moment. Everyone lining up in the positions they were when the race was drawn to a halt. So Kyle Ride on pole position by virtue of being the race leader. Green flag about to go up then. Everyone ready for the restart. For the rest of the race here, Superminis race 2, green flag goes up. Kyle Ride on the 48 leads them away as they charge. Everyone gets off the grid safely into the first corner, and Joe Dickinson goes down the inside and takes the lead. Everyone through the first corner safely. So your new race leader, the 48 of Joe Dickinson. Kyle Ride on his tail in second place. Ride switching down the inside, tries to go down the inside. Lyndon Leatherland, a number 4. He was in third, I think he still is. There he is. So Leatherland third, Bjorn Esmond up to 4th. Lawrence Wardle on the 4-1-4 in there as well. Gaz Roberts, Paul Curran, Jonathan Lee, Dom Herbertson and Jordan Pritchard running up the top 10. There was the 2-1-2 of Gaz Roberts battling with Paul Curran. So Joe Dickinson getting the jump on Kyle Ride as they make their way round the final corner down the Star Straight, and Kyle Ride having a look down the inside of Dickinson but can't find a way through. Leatherland still shadowing there in third, first of the 4 strokes. So Dickinson leads with the black riding gear. Kyle Ride, Ill-Base Hawk Suzuki team issue, down the inside. There he goes, and the can he make the pass stick? Yes, he can. He holds on to first place. Kyle Ride, your race leader once again. Dickinson second, Leatherland third, Bjorn Esmond still there in 4th. Lawrence Wardle 5th, Jonathan Lee, Paul Curran, Gaz Roberts in 8th position, Dom Herbertson and Simon King rounding out the top 10. So Dickinson leads. Kyle Ride, of course, now into the lead on that previous lap. There's Bjorn Esmond and Lyndon Leatherland battling for that 3rd position. So Dickinson leading the previous lap as Kyle Ride goes through, new race leader. Here we see the battle between Lyndon Leatherland and Bjorn Esmond. Esmond down the inside. Oh, great little move there from Bjorn Esmond, moving up a position. One of the newcomers to BSB in 2020. Bjorn Esmond up to 3rd position from Lyndon Leatherland, who drifts wide, and that allows Lawrence Wardle to go through. So Lyndon Leatherland on the 41 just seemed to outbrake himself there into the middle left-hander, and that allows Lawrence Wardle to get through. There we see Kyle Ride going around the final corner, the race leader crossing the line, using as much of the track as he can into that first corner. Nice wide entrance into that first corner. Doesn't need to worry about anybody behind him at the moment, so he can run his own race, use his own lines. And here again we see the second corner. Starts out quite a fast left-hander, just gets tighter and tighter. Exit speed very important. The yellow flag a bit later in the lap as Simon King a bit further down on the 77 seems to have slowed down. Got some sort of mechanical trouble. I think he'd stopped momentarily, but the track is now clear once again as we look at Bjorn Esmond, South African in 3rd place. I believe he's South African anyway. Lawrence Wardle in 4th. Leatherland dropping to 5th after that mistake a couple of laps ago, as we have the 35 of Jonathan Lee in 6th place. Kyle Ride, though, fastest lap of the race, 47.594. Joe Dickinson still in second place, got the jump at the restart, but now back into second place. Still Bjorn Espen, the rider we looked at a few moments ago, in third position now, clear from Lawrence Wardle, Lyndon Leatherland in there as well. And there we see the number 47, a bit further down the field. I think it's Paul Curran and Dom Herbertson. There's Herbertson battling away. This is the battle for 8th position. Herbertson, number 11, with the green helmet there, currently in 9th place. 35, just a bit further ahead there. Jonathan Lee in 7th. Gaz Roberts has made a move. There's Gaz Roberts as we move on to the last lap. And 2-1-2, Gaz Roberts. There he is. Battling as we look back at the battle with 47 Paul Curran and Dom Herbertson as they cross the last lap. Kyle Ride looking good at the front, but plenty of action further down the field as Dom Herbertson tries to get through past Paul Curran. Kyle Ride picking his way past the machine of Simon King, who's cruising at the moment. I think he hit some mechanical trouble. Number 07 also getting past Howard Taylor. He moves up a position as well. Meanwhile, Kyle Ride making his way round the final left-hander into that right-handed sweep down to the finish line, and Kyle Ride pops the wheelie slightly as he takes the checkered flag. Good day for the young star Kyle Ride. Joe Dickinson, second place. Bjorn Espen just ahead of Lawrence Wardle. Gaz Roberts in 5th place. Lyndon Leatherland in 6th. Jonathan Lee, Paul Curran, Dom Herbertson in 9th position. As on the final lap, Jordan Pritchard moving into 10th place from Luke Bithell. A great ride there from Kyle Ride. He had to do it all again after that stoppage. On his way back through into the lead early on.